What's up, YouTube? Boy Johnny, back with another video. Today's topic is a couple quotes from Marcus Garvey. If you don't know about Marcus Garvey, I recommend you look him up a little bit. But like I said, man, I just want to tie some of the past history with our current times. So hopefully we can create a brighter future, not for myself, but just for others and for the world, hopefully, right? And the biggest issue that I have with a lot of people is they run around talking about the ancestors. They so happy about Juneteenth. They happy about things that really don't matter. And so it shows you don't have a connection to the past as you seem you do. One of the things that I say is if you live in America, or I don't know what it's like abroad, but if you graduate with a 4.0 from high school, a 4.0 from college, you know the exact opposite about your history. You come out thinking you're second class. You think you're oppressed. You think you're less than. You think the white man has always held you back. You think slavery has just ran the world forever in America. You think black people have just been beat down. So you know nothing about yourself, which consciously makes you have lower self-esteem, which makes you not want to try hard. And where attention goes, energy flows, right? So we understand what you put your thought power into, that's what you can become. So if I teach all the young boys you can't be anything, if I teach the young girls you're just Cardi B's and Megan Thee Stallions, you kind of defeated yourself. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. And if you like the message, share the video far and wide. Now, the first quote from Marcus Garvey: if you haven't confidence in yourself, you are twice defeated in the race of life. With confidence, you have won every battle before you started. How many black people walk around with confidence in themselves? I'm not talking about in a skin color. I'm not talking about in Barack Obama or in Joe Biden. I'm talking about literally in yourself. That you can do anything and that you can accomplish anything. Because I don't see that. I see a lot of weak men, if I'm being honest. We live in a society where a lot of men are complaining about women submitting to them, but a lot of y'all soft. A lot of y'all overly emotional, can't keep it together. I'm a firm believer that you don't have to ever ask a woman to submit or ask a woman to lead. If you're good, she'll follow unconsciously. And I think a lot of our men unconsciously are pretty feminized due to the fact that most of them have grew up without fathers. And your father gives you your confidence. I know I'm the man that I am because of my dad. My confidence level is on Stone Cold Steve Austin, Kanye West. My father never raised me to look at life as there was competition. He never told me that I couldn't accomplish something. He never told me that I couldn't be anything that I wanted to be in life. I only heard that message from society, from school, from the outside world. So if I'm one of these young men that grew up without a father, of course my confidence is kind of shot. If I'm a young girl and I grew up without a dad, of course I'm a little insecure about myself. I get it. I give my kids hugs and kisses every day and tell them I love them. Self-esteem is everything in life. Everything, everything. And we have a mass of people. Like, imagine all these girls posing naked on IG, walking around with their nipples out for TikTok and all that or whatever. Do you, honest to God, think they have confidence in themselves? I don't. Look at the young boys who want to walk around with the super skinny jeans or the fat boys who wear the shirts and they got to keep tugging at their shirt every few minutes. Do you think they're confident in themselves? Because I don't. Look at Lizzo, walking around looking like a bag of potatoes. Do you think she's confident in herself? Because I don't. Because when somebody confident, you know it. They don't have to. Hey, Kobe Bryant was confident. You never had to question him. You never seen a rattle or a nervous look. You can look at LeBron's eyes sometime and tell he ain't with it. You didn't see that in Jordan. But Kobe grew up with his dad. Jordan grew up with his dad. Tom Brady grew up with his dad. Brett Favre grew up with his dad. The list goes on and on. And fathers are extremely important. And because we have a broken community, and I won't even say broken community because American feminism then made it cool to be a single parent now. That's all you hear about. And the second quote: A people without knowledge of their past, origin, and culture is like a tree without roots. And I love this one because all you ever hear is do it for the culture, do it for the culture. Whose culture is that, bro? Because Kaepernick is with Nike. Kaepernick was raised by two white parents, never lived in the suburbs. Brian knew he was going to the league since he was seventh grade. So this culture that you love, you're making the same white people that you hate, you're making them rich. As the young kids say, make it make sense, Brody. Do it for the culture. Do it for the culture. I'm gonna walk down on you for the culture. I'm gonna take your life for the culture. I'm gonna make you a baby mama for the culture. I'm gonna not raise my kids for the culture. I'm gonna shoot your grandma's house up for the culture, right? Damn that. Why don't we want a better culture? Why who would want to be associated with a culture that's known for I shoot your grandma? I think the funniest thing about America and why I say if I was a man in Russia, if I was a man in China or North Korea, I would laugh at Americans. You mean to tell me that y'all willing to take each other's life over the smallest thing, but a white man do something to y'all in the middle of the street crying with signs with y'all hands up? What? Oh, y'all some cookies. You have no idea the optics that looks. It looks so ridiculous. In Kansas City, St. Louis, Chicago, Detroit, Memphis, Atlanta, you name it, we all got crazy ass homicide rates. We will pop you for anything. But boy, let a white person look at me sideways. I'm outside with my son so fast, right? I can't wait to run to HR. I can't wait to be in the middle of the street and get in a cop's face and scream at him and yell at him. And it's always using the young kids. They young and dumb. They don't know what they doing. But because we have no knowledge of our past history, we just run around like some chickens with our head cut off. Look at the work that people who came out of slavery really went through. How fast that whole generation learned how to read, learn how to craft. They already had the skills to work. That's the biggest part that's overlooked on all of this so-called crying about slavery. It's fresh out of slavery. Black people knew how to do everything. Literally, black men knew how to do everything. All you had to do was go buy some land, go cop some land, and start a business. And don't say it wasn't possible because Booker T. Washington's college is still standing today. Don't say you couldn't be anything because Robert Smalls became a congressman. He was a slave, stole a slave ship, got over here, and then eventually became a congressman. I believe he gave a speech in 1876. So this idea that we can't do for ourselves, we just don't know our past. We don't know how many black politicians we done had in 1800s. We don't understand why we don't have another Black Wall Street. We can cry about it and complain about it, but we have to acknowledge the integration killed it. We was like, take my money, white people, please, please, please let us sit in your restaurant. Just let me sit here. I think the sit-ins was the dumbest things in the world. Like, why the hell would I right now go sit somewhere where they don't want me at? Please take my money, please, please, please. And then I turn around and cry. My community, we don't ever have nothing. We just, I guess, like we don't realize how socialist we are. We're conditioned to ask somebody for something. We're conditioned to sit in somebody else's in bed. Like it's cool when you see the articles. J.P. Morgan donated $50,000 to this black company, or Chase Bank donated $200,000 to this black company. But why do you want the white man's money? Is what I'm so I don't get it. You're so tired of the white man, but you always want them to give you something. And then you say, well, it's because of slavery. They owe me something. No, that's not how life works, bro. And you know that, and I know that. So because you keeping your hand in these white people's pocket, they gonna keep manipulating you with the propaganda. If you really want to stand on your own, you got to disconnect that and do for yourself. One book that I think a lot of people should read is The Message to the Black Man in America. And regardless if you Islam or Christian and all that, that book has some solid principles about manhood and how men need to get back to their roots and provide for their family. Every man should want to be the leader of their family. And in America, we got a society where the black man is looking for a woman to take care of him. The white man is soft and he don't even speak up. Like white men are getting divorced like crazy right now, goddamn. But I'm gonna come back with more history pretty soon, man. But look up Marcus Garvey, pay attention to his quotes, and let's spread this around. Let's get this our youth to understand that we've always been able to overcome. I got a list in my phone of probably like 50 to 60 black inventions before the 1900s. So many small things that you didn't know that we were a part of. And now all we want to do is make TikTok videos. And I personally think that same talent that we had in the 1860s and 70s and early 1900s, we still just as talented as people. We got more resources now. We got the internet. We got all this stuff. We got to tap into that creative power. We've been taught that we can only be rappers, gangsters, drug dealers, or internet sensations. And I say that if you're gonna do something, man, do it to make a difference. Like I could get on the internet right now and talk about anything. I could talk about girls twerking. I could make reaction videos to who the girls' boobs bouncing up and down. Like, but I understand, man, as a man, somebody has to step out and want to lead the community in the right direction. And I really hope I inspire 5, 10, 20, 100, thousands, millions of people to be like, damn, I really can live life the way I want to. I say your personality, that just means your personal reality, the way you view life. So the way you view life, express that to the world. No two people should be the same. I'm comfortable being myself, and I'm hoping I'm inspiring some people to be more comfortable being themselves. You know what I'm saying? Until next time, spread love, spread positive vibes. Watch the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Be the change that you wish